fellow sod Poodles and Rockhounds. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different.
Is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Milburn, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and a two-seam fastball. The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. And he popped him up. Poisson calls for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Tirso Ornelas.
In now, Tirso Ornelas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning score. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
So digging in now, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's up there.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Calabwe.
To the plate now, Chase Calabwig. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box now, Taylor Colway. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Taylor Colway.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Mushing over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5. Does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Hit hard to the right. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
Left fielder,
the cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Colin Moore. As he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Lazaro
leading off for the
Armenteros.
Rockhounds, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Jonah Bride. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two, count.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Jonah Heim.
Into the box now, Jonah Heim. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Rudy Herron. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. A ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in. Third.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 3, Kyle
Stepping up to the
Overstreet.
plate, Kyle Overstreet. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for
Batting
the strikeout
ninth,
there.
the
Not a
catcher,
whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million
Campusano.
times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Buddy Reed. 7,
Leading off
8,
for the
and 9 to
Rockhounds,
start the home
the
third.
designated
Not
hitter,
much going on
Buddy
offensively so far for these guys. 6
Reed.
up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power
Batting
pitcher
it.
that has a good fastball.
shortstop.
And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Robert Poisson. Swing and a liner. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best
Batting
switch
ninth.
hitters of all time.
The second
Work on
baseman.
his craft under the
JBaker.
tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in,
Lucky.
but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
At the plate now, Vimael Machin, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Castillo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Ready for another chance? Mickey McDonald. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now
And the pitcher was this
the
close
center
to getting
fielder,
out of the inning
Jake
and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy
Callaway.
standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Into the box, Chase Callaway, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Uh-oh, he missed it. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
So much
third
of this game
baseman,
is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to
Mondu.
find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Nate Mondu. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Still 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. Into the box, C.J. Abrams back to the
Leading
top of the
off,
lineup as they're
the
still
shortstop,
looking for their first base
C.J.
runner in this one.
No doubt
Abrams.
about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
The center fielder.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Tirso Ornelas. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Throw won't get him.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Taylor Colway. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Lázaro Armenteros looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey! Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
as if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile
The
environment.
first baseman,
He
number
walks the
5,
leadoff hitter, and
Joda.
oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonah Bride. He flew out in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Check that out
catcher,
right there. I love me some
Joda.
of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter, Buddy.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching.
So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Standing in now, Buddy Reed, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Reed, originally from New York State, he was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Runners at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Abrams backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity missed right
batter,
there.
number 3.
You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
At the plate, Robert Poisson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there.
Baseman,
and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
At the plate, Vimael Machin, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ornelas is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds lead it 4-0. Stepping up now, Peter Van Gansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Colin Moore, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwig is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rudy Perone.
Coming to the plate now, Rudy Perone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Kyle Overstreet. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready for another shot now. Mickey McDonald,
for the
1 for
Rockhounds,
2 in the ball game
the right
thus far.
fielder, Mickey McDonald.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Center fielder.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Chase Calabwig. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nate Mondu.
At the plate, Nate Mondu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line, but speared on a hop. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lázaro Armenteros. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got him. Now at the plate, Luis Camposano. He'll start things out in the sixth
Leading
for
off,
a lineup that really
catcher,
hasn't found its
Luis
groove in this one.
Campusano.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the
Now
leadoff
batting,
guy with a
shortstop,
strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
One. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of
Now
getting him to
batting,
offer at that
second
one
baseman,
out of the zone, and it was all
Ivan
set up by the fact that he
Castillo.
got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Ivan Castillo. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds are out in front, 4-0. Digging in, Jonah Bride. He'll lead things off against
Leading
the
off
same
for
reliever
Midland,
that finished off the
first
last
baseman.
inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now here's the pitch.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing
Now
earth-shattering about this
the
one. He
catcher,
just didn't finish the play and
Jonah.
watched it into his glove. And now they've
Hi.
got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Jonah Heim. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Van Gansen is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Reed. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this
The
guy,
right
but
fielder,
he's
number
taking
15,
full advantage of that.
Taylor
He's pounding the zone with
Colway.
strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Taylor Colway, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone
Now
for out number two.
The third
Certainly
baseman,
not showing any
Peter
signs of intimidation with these
Van
middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in now, Peter Van Gansen, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball two as the breaking ball misses inside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Rockhounds lead it 4-0. So striding forward now, Vimael Machi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Vimael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moore is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, Mickey McDonald.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey McDonald. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here it comes, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
The
3 for 4
fielder.
right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Calabwig.
At the plate, Chase Calabwig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Colway is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping into the box, Nate Mondu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, Colin Moore. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches, 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Rudy Herron. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Armenteros will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Ready once again, Kyle Overstreet. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping into the box, Lázaro Armenteros.
The left fielder, Lázaro Armenteros.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brady Feigl is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brady Feigl.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. That's inside.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And this is what good major league hitters
The
do with a
first
pitch
baseman,
on the outer
number
half. They don't try to do too
Yoda.
much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
To the plate now, Jonah Bride takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it
Now
goes
batting,
right past him.
the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Jonah Heim. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Feigl, 28 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, the designated
plate
hitter.
now is the designated hitter, Buddy Reed. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moore is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Digging in once again, Robert Poisson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High in the air out towards shallow right. Colway is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-0. All set to start the 9th
Leading
in this
off,
one. Digging in
the
to
catcher,
try it again,
Luis
Luis Campusano.
Campusano.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Dan, that can't bother you too much
batter,
as a pitcher.
number 9,
Guy swinging
shortstop.
first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to
Abrams.
try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
That's down.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1, here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this might be their best
Now
opportunity to at least get on the
baseman,
board. They've been struggling
Ivan
offensively, and they find
Castillo.
themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Ivan Castillo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Calabwig makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, I'll tell you, if you don't appreciate a game-ending triple play, you don't have a pulse. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it. That was awesome.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Midland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Milburn pitches well enough to get the W. Luis Patino worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so this game wraps up the first of 3 in this 3-game set at Midland, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will get a 6-0 shutout defeat by the Midland Rockhounds. Well, we end another month of Texas League Baseball, and now we say hello to the month of June as we get you set for the 3rd month of Texas League Baseball with the Amarillo Sod Poodles. I do gotta say, we are a homestand, a 3-game set versus the Frisco Rough Riders, and then 4 games at Corpus Christi, and then 6 at home with Northwest Arkansas and Tulsa. And that will wrap up the first half of the season at home, and then 7 games on the road as Amarillo heads to Northwest Arkansas and plays them for Monday Night Baseball. And then weekend baseball with the Tulsa Drillers, as we have a 4-game set beginning Thursday night, June 20th at Tulsa. So there'll be the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Tulsa Drillers coming head to head in the first of a 4-game set. First half of the season will wrap up after Sunday's game at Tulsa, beginning on June 23rd at 4:05, as the Tulsa Drillers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles will wrap up the series in the first half of 2019. Second half of the season will kick off a 4-game homestand, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks in a 4-game set. Then on Monday, July 1st, it'll be a 3-game set at Midland, and then returning home for 4 against the Frisco Rough Riders. And then back to Midland for 3 and on the road for 4 as we play the Frisco Rough Riders. Don't forget we are having a 7-game homestand Tuesday, July 16th as we greet back the visiting Springfield Cardinals and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals, beginning that 7-game homestand Tuesday, July 16th, and wrapping up on Monday night, July 22nd. Wednesday, July 24th, we are on the road as we kick off 7 away, and gotta say, we'll wrap up the 7 away set on Tuesday night, July 30th. August 1st, we'll kick off 4 games, versing off the Frisco Rough Riders. And then we are gone for at least 7. So we play at Midland and Frisco for 4. And then Wednesday night, August 14th, we are getting ready for a 3-game series versing off the Midland Rockhounds. Don't forget, Wednesday, August 14th will be our double header as we'll get ready to play a game suspended in the rain. Completion of game suspended on August 12th. Due to severe weather, and we'll have a doubleheader Wednesday afternoon, August 14th, as we play the Midland Rockhounds at home. We will wrap up that series on Thursday night, August 15th, and then Friday we say hello to the visiting Frisco Rough Riders on August 16th. We have at-home weekend baseball. And wrapping up the 3-game series with the Frisco Rough Riders beginning on Sunday, August 18th. So Tuesday will be our final away series as we'll play the Tulsa Drillers and the Arkansas Travelers. And we are back home for 8 as we get ready to wrap up the regular series, or regular season, after Monday, September 2nd, playing the Arkansas Travelers in that one. The semifinals are announced after that Monday evening game. The Amarillo Sod Poodles will one last time play the visiting Arkansas Travelers. And then it'll be the 2019 Texas League Championship Series, or South Division playoffs as first. And that's your schedule. Well, Midland wins this ball game tonight, and do gotta say, we say goodbye to the month of May, and we get ready for the first day of June. And that means tomorrow night's ball game will be a 7:05 first pitch. And most likely that will do her. Well, we're going over our final line scores, and first for the victorious Rockhounds, shutting out the Amarillo Sod Poodles for Amarillo. No runs on 4 hits. And you don't see this every day. 2 errors on their board right there. Well, this has been Minor League Baseball, the show, home of the AA Texas League. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Game 2 of our 3-game series. I'm sorry, 3 games. Correction, 3 games. We wrap up the series Sunday afternoon. Either 1 o'clock or 4:05. So for all of us here at Midland, we hope everybody had an awesome day or awesome evening to hang out with us. And we now return you to your regularly scheduled program.